Hey guys, what's up? It's Anime Blaze coming to you with another video. For today's video, we're going to be doing an anime pickups and haul video, I guess you could call it. So pretty much it's like this. What happened was over the past 2 weeks or so, I've been doing some online shopping. And Rightstuf and Sentai Filmworks had a flash sale for some of their different shows and everything that they had. Sentai Filmworks especially. And this was actually my first time ordering from them and Rightstuf, because I've heard a lot of good stuff about people buying anime from those two places, or at least, the very least, Rightstuf, because Rightstuf is apparently the Steam sales of anime, rather than video games that Steam actually does. There's always having some kind of sales, apparently. Let's get started. All right, guys, so the first anime that I have here, I'm gonna let you guys know, this, just a little bit of background story on this. The first two anime that I have actually came out around 2010, 2011, pretty much when I just started going to high school. Me and my friends, some of my friends hadn't seen some of these anime before, I guess because they were on vacation doing other stuff with their family and everything. So they hadn't gotten a chance to actually see some of these shows yet. And, for the most part, it was a pretty good time. I had a lot of good memories starting high school, so these shows are pretty much associated with good memories for me. So the first show that I have here is Angel Beats. Yes, Angel Beats. I bought this on Blu-ray rather than DVD, just because I'm thinking, hey, this will probably look pretty good here. Also, I should mention, as just a heads up here, if you guys want this show, if you guys want Angel Beats on DVD or Blu-ray, I highly recommend that you guys go ahead and buy it now, whether it's a sale that's happening or you have the money to go ahead and buy it online, or you see it in a store somewhere. I highly recommend you guys go ahead and buy this show now, because by the time August rolls around, August 2017, the rights for this show will revert back to Aniplex, and we all know what happens with Aniplex. I made a bunch of videos about this before, but long story short, it will be hard for you to get your hands on, a copy of this, whether it's the DVD or Blu-ray version of the show. So I highly recommend that you guys go ahead and get your hands on the show now while it's easy to come by, than, when it's harder to actually find. So yeah, Angel Beats, Blu-ray. Loved this show. I'm actually watching it. I never actually made it through the entire series, so it's pretty much a treat for me to go ahead and watch the entire thing here. So yeah, Angel Beats, awesome show. Let's see here. The next show I actually bought is, I'm actually really happy I got this. So basically, around the first time that this show came out, it was this. So I'll just go ahead and show you guys. This show was a big highlight for me and a lot of my friends, just because the kind of show that it was kind of revolutionary in the sense that we hadn't seen an anime like this before. I mean, it probably had been done in movies time and time again, but we hadn't seen it been done in anime along the same scale before. And that show is High School of the Dead. And this is the collector's edition. Now, I know for a time being, they released a regular edition of the show, then they released the collector's edition. It was going for around, I think, $80-ish or something like that at the time. And then after pretty much, went into obscurity and was hard to find, the price on it, from what I was able to see, shot up to around $100 or so, and it just seemed like it just kept rising. But with the sale that they had there on I guess Rightstuf and Aniplex's website, I got this for about $37. And that's pretty cool. So not only do I own the show, but I own the collector's edition. And so, yeah, I'm pretty happy about this purchase. No doubt about that at all. Now, I'm not going to go into too much detail of pulling everything out of this box, but, basically, it comes with High School of the Dead, the regular, the show itself. It comes with High School of the Dead, the TV show, the 12 episodes, I think, on DVD and Blu-ray, and it also comes with the OVA episode. If I can remember the freaking name of it, it's been a minute. Let me see here. Yeah, and it also comes with the Drifters of the Dead as well. So it pretty much, there's nothing else from High School of the Dead I'd actually have to buy, except for the soundtracks, because I actually do really, really like the soundtracks. Comes with some other extra stuff as well, but I don't feel like taking everything out there. So yeah, basically High School of the Dead Collector's Edition, really, really awesome. Really glad that I actually own that, and I put a good chunk of time actually thinking about getting it. So yeah, the other shows, like I said here, the other stuff that I have is literally in the box, came from Rightstuf. Where is it? Yeah, matter of fact, like, check this thing out here. Where is it? Danger Ninjas Inside. And there actually is a legit ninja side of the box here. And as far as I know, from what people have told me, they always do like some funny, crazy stuff like that. But yeah, so this pretty much literally just came in today. And again, the only thing I did was open it up just to make sure everything actually was there. It is. So I'll be showing you guys everything that I actually bought from Rightstuf. I'll actually be opening this up on camera, so it's going to be an unboxing video too. Technical unboxing, unwrapping-ish kind of thing. I don't know. But yeah, I'll be showing you guys the 4 things I bought from Rightstuf. That's going into my collection. I'm really happy that I got here. So let me go ahead and set this box off to the side here. I'll go in chronological order here. So the first one I got, first thing I got here was I have the first season of this show, and me, the anime hero, Sasuke Dracon, we've done different videos on this before. I think each of us have done our own respective videos. And when we were in the Green Clan, the collab group that we were in a while back, we actually did a discussion video on the entire series. I have a discussion episodes, I think episode reviews of the last episode of the first season, and a few other discussion videos based on that as well. So yeah, that show is Hellgirl. And I finally went out and got Hellgirl 2 mirrors. Now, I'm not exactly sure why the parts of the series itself, like part 1 and part 2 for this season, cost so much. Like, it's like $40 if I remember last time I checked. It's been a minute, but last time I checked, it was like $40 just to get one individual part. And so I didn't actually pay that much to get the complete edition of this. And looking back, I thought this was going to come like some big, bulky, like, spindle set. Like, you open it up, it's like a big, bulky set, but it just has like a disc thing in the middle that you have to pull each disc off of, and just to get to it. And that's just annoying. But yeah, really glad I got this. So I'm gonna go ahead and open this up now. Yeah, there we go. Pop the seal. But yeah, I'd actually been really looking forward to this. I watched season 2 on YouTube not too long ago. I think under Sentai Filmworks' channel. If not them, I think another channel that it might have been Sentai Filmworks or Anime Network or something like that. But yeah, this show is like pretty much one of my favorite shows that I haven't seen in like forever. But I'm finally glad to have, like, at least for the most part, completed it. And speaking of Hellgirl, I should mention, Hellgirl's actually having a 4th season that's coming out this summer. I use the term season loosely, just because, honestly, this is just based off of what they're saying, it's going to be like 6 new episodes for like the 4th season, and like 6 reminiscing based episodes, like talking about like the past 2 or 3 seasons or something like that. So I'm not exactly sure if it's going to be worth watching, but we'll see. But yeah, it's out of the plastic. Open it up. Wow, this disc art actually looks pretty good. Here, it's the first one. I don't know if you can see that. It's that. I'm not sure if it'll focus or how good it'll look, but there's that. Enma. And I think that's the last. Nope, there's one more disc. And this one here. Yeah, Hellgirl, man, like, basically what happened was with that show is Funimation has the first season, Sentai Filmworks has the other two. And I should also mention as well that if you guys liked Hellgirl, you should also go ahead and try to get the that you should go ahead and try to get it, because there's actually a scare where it was like people were wondering if they'd actually be able to get the second and third season. So if you guys are interested in that, I highly recommend that you go ahead and get seasons 2 and 3 while you can, especially because Aniplex actually has the rights to it. And while they haven't announced anything yet as far as taking rights back to that show, there ain't no telling when or how they're going to do that. So I recommend you guys go ahead and get that now if you have the chance to. The other one, of course, you guys probably already, going along that same token there, we have Hellgirl 3 Mirrors, or I should say 3 Vessels. And this was, I never actually finished this season. From what I remember though, me and some other people were talking about, me and the anime hero and Sasuke Dracone was saying was that the animation and everything in this show just got straight up weird. Like, a lot of stuff just didn't make sense. So yeah, the animation got weird, characters started being very, very strange, that kind of thing. Not the best season, but it's the completest one that we can get, So yeah, 3 vessels, the front, the back, and I already put a slit on the side here, so we'll go ahead and open that up here. And you know what's funny? I guess while we're doing this, I guess you could call this kind of like a hangout video as well. I'm not gonna cut out too much, some, maybe a little bit, but cool part about, anime collecting, something I've always told myself, is every single time I say, okay, I'm done collecting anime, I think I've got a good, decent amount of shows for my collection, and I'm probably done. Nope, there always comes out some other show out of the blue that I've never seen before, and I have to buy it. Or it interests me a lot to where I'm like, okay, I'll buy it, I'll give, that kind of thing. But I mean, it's definitely an interesting hobby, you get to see a lot of cool stuff. So yeah, again, plastic off this time, front and back. We'll go ahead and open it up. And see, people were saying it was a spindle case kind of thing. I don't know what they were talking about. Maybe they changed it, something like that. I think they did. Yeah, I think they eventually changed it to these individual cases, which I'm very, very thankful for, because I freaking hate those spindles, man. So there's that. The disc art always looks pretty good on these. It's this and that. And the last disc here, if I can get it to spin, the last one here. There you go. But yeah, man, and like I said before, if you guys haven't gotten to Hellgirl and you like Hellgirl, you can buy season 1 from Funimation, I think for $20 if I'm not mistaken. Things like the Save Edition. I'm not sure how much the second and third season are going for. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's $50. You might be able to find it cheaper. I couldn't find anything cheaper, at least for where I was looking. At least when I was looking for it. So it's around the 48, 50-ish kind of dollar mark range there. If you can find it cheaper, definitely go for it. I just saw these at the time and I was like, okay, you know what? There's no telling, the rights for it are going to be taken back. So I thought it would be best just to go ahead and get these 2 seasons here. So yeah, seasons 2 and 3 for Hellgirl. Finally completed it for the most part. So they released season 4. Got that. So let's see. We aren't done. We still have, I think, 2 more items left to go. Let's see here. Now, this other series that I have, I'd actually been asking the anime hero about it. I wasn't too sure. I mean, he was like, well, why don't you buy Book of Bantora? With as a joke kind of thing. Not buy Book of Bantora, but as in a joke, because I didn't know what it was actually like. I just assumed that he had bought it or something. But yeah, that show is, like I was saying, Book of Bantora. I bought it on Blu-ray, just because from the trailers and everything that I had seen for the show, it had just looked epic. And I was going to buy part 1 and part 2 at some point in time, but I figured I just opted for Blu-ray, the Blu-ray Complete series, just so I didn't wind up spending that much money on it. So it says, welcome to the Library of Bantora, where the past is an open book. And if I'm not mistaken, I think it was like when you die, your soul gets turned into a book and stuff like that, and they have the librarians, the armed librarians who are supposed to protect it, that kind of thing. And I'm really interested to see where this show goes. So yeah, book, I'm trying to see if I can't get any go there. Book of Bantora, got that. I'm going to go ahead and open this up for you guys. Yeah, let's see. Alright. And let me see. 27 episodes. That's something you don't see everywhere. But yeah, this is not a show by Aniplex, so the chances of this show's rights reverting back to the original company aren't likely to happen anytime soon. I mean, they'll probably go out of print, they'll have to renew the license and all that junk, but, at least for the time being, you don't really have to worry about much. So let's go ahead and open this up to see what it looks like on the inside. Alright, it's pretty simple. Pretty simple. There's that. Second disc. And third disc. That's pretty simple. If I'm not mistaken, I remember people saying that the main character, the main lady right here on the front, I remember people saying that she's like a badass or something. So we'll see. We'll definitely have to see how it pans out for Book of Bantora. But, I recommend if you guys have like a credit card, debit card, PayPal, whatever, and you're looking for sales, I definitely recommend that you guys try Rightstuf. I mean, it may have only been my first time using the website, but I've had a pretty good experience with it. Packages and stuff came out in time. They packaged everything pretty well, like really, really well. Like all those DVDs and stuff were packaged with nice little box. Matter of fact, I'll show you guys after I pull up this thing here. The last thing here that I bought, I hadn't actually gotten a chance to watch the show. Pretty much the story is that I wanted to watch the show. I wanted to really see what it was about and really get into it. I've seen trailers, pictures, all that kind of things about it. Only problem, I just never got around to watching it. So when I found out it was on Blu-ray and Rightstuf was having a sale of all Sentai stuff, I said, hey, why not? However, the other thing that really convinced me to get this was the fact that Aniplex, I don't know if you guys can see that, but right there in the corner there, Aniplex has the rights to the show, and they're actually taking the rights back in, I guess, sometime in August. So pretty much, if there's any shows at all that you guys want to get as far as Aniplex titles go or anything like that, you're curious to see what they are, I recommend you guys go ahead and just get those shows now while you can, because afterwards it's gonna be a hard time trying to get it. But yeah, this is a show I've been looking forward to. If I'm not mistaken, I remember this show takes place in Shanghai. There's a lot of cool stuff about it I really liked, and I wanted to see what it was about. So apparently it comes with the 14 episodes for the original show, 2 OVA episodes. So yeah, that'll be pretty cool to see how this turns out. I'm really, really interested to see, since I never actually got a chance to watch it. And I guess most of all, if anything, it's like, hey, I own the show now, so it's there ain't really too much to worry about, so that's pretty cool there. So let's go ahead and open this up, see what the discs look like here. And you know what? I might read the description for this show, because this show is as much a mystery to me as it probably is to you guys. So let's see here. If I can get the freaking plastic off. Dang, this plastic is... Okay, there we go. But yeah, Night Raid 1931. Matter of fact, I have a friend that's really interested in Bacano and stuff like that. And he's interested in like 1930s gangster era kind of movies and TV shows, mobsters, different things like that. So this might be a show that's up his alley, depending on how it turns out and everything. But yeah, let's see. Speaking of Bacano, I think Aniplex actually has the rights to that show too. So yeah, lots of titles out there. Now we're losing because of Aniplex. Yeah. So let me actually read the description of the show for you guys. I mean, you're pretty much here watching the video, and I mean, I've probably done some jump cuts by now. But yeah, let's just go ahead and take the time to read the description, because it's new to me and you. At least for me. I don't know. It says here, the year is 1931. The city is Shanghai. 10 years before America will enter World War II. So yeah, it's okay. It's pretty cool there. The Hydra's teeth planted by the first great global conflict are beginning to germinate, hatching into spiders, weaving the complex web of plots and conspiracies destined to inevitably draw entire nations against their will to the brink of destruction once more. That sounds about World War II-ish. Let's see. Okay. Alright, it actually looks pretty cool. Yeah, it's definitely... Apparently there's like some underground secret society and stuff going on. Telepaths, espers, all that kind of stuff. Kind of sounds like Darker Than Black in a way. That would be interesting to see how it turns out. That would definitely be interesting. So let's see what the discs actually look like. It says there are two discs. Speak, Blaze, speak. In this case here, so let's take a look here. Turn one around. Alright, so it looks pretty good. Clean suits, all that jazz. But yeah, I'll definitely be watching these shows and everything in my spare time. So I have a decent sized backlog now. Shows to catch up, shows to watch, all that kind of stuff. And that'll definitely be cool to see how that turns out there. One thing I'll also do as well, I was saying that I do this for you guys here. Let me take a look here. Let's see. I think this is billing information here. Let me take a look. Yeah, it's just billing information for me. Okay. The other two things that are, or three things I should say, that are in this box, because like I said, I think what people are saying is that Rightstuf really takes care of their viewers. They understand that, like, hey, you know, we're anime watchers, we're anime viewers, and they want to try to get us the best deals possible. I always say still, shop around, you never know. But apparently, you know, there's some advertisements for Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon? Limited collector's edition, I think, coming out, March 28th. Apparently it's already out then. It says it includes both Blu-ray and DVD, complete 13-episode series, 84-page hardcover booklet, grimoire journal, lenticular card, Hestra ribbon, 7 static cleans, and a poster. So pretty much, I don't know if you guys can catch, but I don't know how good it's going to pick up on the camera, but there's a lot of stuff that would come with there if that's something that you're interested in. So there's that. There is Girls and Panzer, the OVA. I actually have a friend who jokes about this show a lot. He likes World War II era tanks and everything like that. He gets a kick out of the show. Let's see. Yeah, pretty much, yeah, I guess it's just the OVA. A new OVA on Blu-ray and DVD combo pack, March 21st. Which actually passed, so if you guys are interested in that show, an advertisement here. And yeah. So, let's see what else we have here. Sailor Moon Crystal. Yep, Sailor Moon Crystal. I think it's a special edition, if I'm not mistaken. Said it comes with a 90. It's the Black Moon arc, episodes 15 through 26. So I might be getting into Sailor Moon again. I don't know if I'm going to be watching the original series all the way through, then picking up on Sailor Moon Crystal, or if I'm just going to watch Sailor Moon Crystal. Because from what I remember, I think people were telling me that, at least from what my brother was telling me, was that, between him and his fiance, was that Sailor Moon Crystal is just a retelling of the original show. I haven't actually seen it, so that'll be interesting. I might actually have to just pick it up and just watch it and just be like, holy crap, this is like Toonami, but this is like Toonami again, like early 2000s. But yeah, guys, that is my anime haul / pickups video for, I guess, March of 2017. I'm probably not going to be ordering anything again, at least majorly, until about May or June-ish, because around that time frame, I'm thinking about getting Monster Musume Special Edition and Shiki. Matter of fact, the rights for Shiki actually go back to Aniplex. I'm thinking 2018. So, yeah, that'll be something to look at and everything. But, you know, we'll just have to see. Anyway, I'll catch you guys in whatever may be happening that I decide to do next time. Yeah, so later.